Telling the bitter truth, and no matter how good are you at your technical stuffs, you have to be through your aptitude test so as to show your talent on your technical side. Accepting this, let's move on to know from where to prepare, how to prepare, and how many days are needed so as to prepare perfectly to get through your dream job. Hi friends, this is Rachi and I'm here to share with you guys how I prepared for my aptitude, and even you could do that, and believe me, that works like a miracle. And the one information that I want you guys to give is that I have attached the timings in the description with the topics which I have covered in that duration, so that it will help you guys to jump over to the topic that you are interested in directly. The aptitude test consists of 3 sections: quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, and verbal ability. So before knowing from where to prepare and all, let's move on and know some of the tips that I want you guys to follow. First thing to do, make a list of all the chapters from each of the sections like aptitude or reasoning and verbal ability, and attach all of them in your wall, your notebook, or your whiteboard, or wherever you feel comfortable in doing. You could refer to the Geeks for Geeks portal for a detailed analysis of what to prepare and what are the chapters that are needed to prepare and all. Secondly, choose some chapters which is having higher weightage over the another. Mark them in the list where you have earlier mentioned all the chapters. You could just take a screenshot of them right from here, which I have attached here. This chapter will definitely help you all to answer a lot of questions. Third, and the most important thing, don't just look over the question and the solution and think, yeah, I could solve that. Take a pen and a paper and just start writing it down, even if it is x plus y ka whole square. Believe me, if the thing is easy, you could just solve it within a mere of seconds. But if it is not getting solved within some seconds, so it was made to be practiced. It was really made to be practiced so that you could know that how the things work and you could solve it later properly. And the most important tip while solving a question is that don't just solve a question. Don't just see 2 plus 2 is 4. Just try to know the logic behind why it is happening and how it is happening, so that you could solve like 10 other questions which are similar to that. And just remember to take a pen and paper and practice everything that comes in your way that you see and everything, because practicing is a way lot different than just seeing and learning, like thinking, yeah, this is this and all. Fourth, go with the flow. When I tell this, I mean just move from basic and then to advanced, and don't just jump over to the advanced thinking, yeah, ये सब हमने बचपन में पढ़ा था. Fifth thing, try to get the shortcut of anything that is possible, because shortcut saves a lot of time while giving your aptitude test, and you could safeguard all those times and utilize it in some of the questions that are way too lengthy than the ones that can be solved easily. So just to manage your time, you have to prepare from now itself, like learning the shortcuts and all, and that will even help you in solving the lengthy questions also, and even the questions easily too. Sixth thing, which most of the people doesn't do. If you can't solve a question, just fold the paper or write it down somewhere. Come next day, try to solve it again. But before all of this, just try to understand how it is happening and try to practice 1 or 2 times that day itself, and then come the next day and try to solve that question itself. If you could do, it will give you itself the confidence, it will burst your confidence out, and even you could learn better. This thing is so simple yet so effective. I know these are some of the very basic tips, but this is what we ignore following, and that is where we lag behind. If you guys are thinking these all are time taking, and the way you are doing will help you save your time and solve a lot of questions, and like see a lot of variety of questions so that you could gain more knowledge. So let me tell you guys a thing. If you solve 5 questions here with the tips I told, and you solve 15 or 20 questions here from this method you told, you will remember only these 5 questions, and you can even remember 1 to 2 out of here, because what looking over is so different than practicing it. So just remember it and follow all of these tips. Now moving on to the fact that from where to prepare. I'll just attach a document right here in the video itself, and even I'll try to attach it in the description so that you could get to know the best things from where to prepare. And all these things are completely free. You will not have to pay a single penny for them. These are all the things that I have referred to. You would be thinking like this many things are there, so which one to refer and all. So for that I would like to tell you guys, you can just refer to one of them for understanding the logic, and then you could practice a lot, like practice questions from the rest of them. And that was the motive of mentioning these many resources, that you could get a lot of questions to practice over in free without paying a single amount of money. Now moving on to the most important question that people ask: from when to start? From when to start preparing so that it would be best for us to get placed. If you guys want to cover everything super soon and want to just chill in your fourth year and be confident on your life, just start from your third year itself, not from the starting of the third year. I'm telling you could just start when your third year examinations end. You have like the summer vacations, and like I think 1 to 2 months gap is there, and that is sufficient so that you could just practice enough and get placed in your first placement drive that visits your college. Practice and work as much as you could in this 2 to 3 months span itself, so that your whole fourth year would be secured. You would be having a confident and a job security in your hand in the first few months itself. And now you are just having a job security, you could now just move on and prepare. If you want to prepare for some of the advanced and some of the good companies that are having different package than the common MNCs and all, so you could just even prepare for that and move on from the basics of computer science to the data structures and all. And if you guys are already in fourth year and thinking that yeah, it's too late, I haven't prepared yet and all, so don't worry, like there is a second phase of placements also going on in like February and March. And even if you are like, if some problems are there and all, so you could just go for walk-ins there. You don't even have apti and all, you have also a lot of opportunities later, so don't just worry. If you guys think that I missed some of the points that I would be sharing, so you could just comment down your questions right here, and I would love to answer all of them and help you guys in your journey. Okay, then see you guys, bye bye, and have a good preparation time. And do like, share and subscribe my channel if this channel helped you in any way possible.